Hello, welcome. This is Vince of vinceprep.com. A client recently emailed me asking how he should start preparing for his interviews. He's submitting his first application soon, so it's very exciting. And talking is faster than typing, so I thought I'd answer his question by making a short video. I think this is a question all of you have or should have. As soon as you hit submit for whatever school you're applying to, immediately shift over. That's why I love my clients, because they're very proactive. This guy's ready to go. As soon as he hits submit, he's shifting into interview mode. So my answer is basically there's two buckets. You want to divide the interview world into the expected and into the unexpected. The expected are questions that you better be prepared for, that you can almost guarantee they're going to start off the interview by saying either, tell me about yourself, right, which is a very short introduction, or walk me through your resume, which is a longer answer, maybe 2 minutes, walking them through step by step, every stage of your resume. Answering, walk me through your resume, I have a video about that. If you just Google the phrase, Vince, walk me through your resume, you'll find that YouTube video. It's been viewed a lot of times now. So those expected questions also include questions about your strengths and weaknesses, also include questions about your leadership style, your teamwork style. Expected questions, of course, about why MBA, why do you need this degree, and probably most importantly, if it's an alumni interview for Kellogg or Columbia or schools like that use alumni, why do you want to go to this school? That answer needs to be really crystal clear, and it can't just be a bunch of facts about the school. It needs to be deeply embedded. You need to be able to embed or integrate your answer for why you need a teamwork. If Kellogg is a teamwork school, and you need teamwork just because teamwork is fun, not so interesting, not so unique. If you need teamwork because you plan on leading a multicultural or international team, then you really need teamwork because it's going to be every day at Kellogg is going to be practice for your future job, collaborating with a global team. So you've got to integrate why this school into your goals. Of course, expected questions like, what's your short-term goal? What's your long-term goal? Why do you need an MBA now? Why not later? All those things that you should be really crystal clear about. All that stuff, all that expected stuff, I call mirror method. That's what I call the mirror method. If you, again, just search for the phrase Vince, my name, mirror, like the thing you put your makeup on with every morning, method, Vince mirror method. I've been interviewed about this on people's blogs. I've got my own stuff about it. I've also have exclusively for my clients a book that I've written about this topic. That's just for my comprehensive clients. But anyway, Vince Mirror Method is a time and tested. It's probably the thing I'm frankly most famous for. So you may already know this, but I just thought I'd get it out there. Prepare every day whenever you have time. And my other tip that I've got on one of my videos is practice your interviews to your mirror method, walking down the street. Pretend like you got a phone call. Oh, hi. Sure. Tell you about myself. Well, of course, I'd be happy to. My name is Vince, and I run vinceprep.com, which is an admissions consultancy. I've been doing it for nearly 20 years. I love my work. I love my clients. I love helping them get into Harvard, Stanford, MIT, every top school. Outside of work, I have a family. My son is now 15. We enjoy going to museums and going to aquariums. We just went last week to Tokyo Aquarium. And I'm a musician. I play bass and guitar. And I do theater. My background is actually as an actor, and I use that in my back. So anyway, I'm answering, tell me about yourself right now, as if I had a phone call. You can literally do that as you walk to the train. Or you can use your, in-ear little devices, whatever. Just talk to yourself. People are used to it. It happens all the time. You'll be speaking English. If you're here in Japan, no one will pay any attention to you or they might be slightly annoyed, but don't worry about it. They're not going to understand you, most of them. Anyway, that's my mirror method, and that's all online, and I suggest you check that out. The other bucket, which is still in a work in progress, but unexpected, those are the behavioral questions. This is absolutely critical if you're applying to Stanford, if you're applying to MIT, but also if you're applying to Kellogg or Columbia or Chicago Booth. Any school can ask a behavioral question. INSEAD, LBS, all schools can ask behavioral questions because they can just say, tell me about how you are in a team. That's a behavioral question because there's going to be an example, right? Give me an example of you working in a group. That's unexpected. We don't know whether they're going to ask about teamwork, whether they're going to ask about leadership, whether they're going to ask about success, whether they're going to ask about failure. All that other stuff is what I call 16 stories. And I've got a series of YouTube videos about it. And I've also got a bunch of stuff on my website under the category of behavioral interviews. So expected is mirror method, those typical questions. Unexpected is basically behavioral questions. Absolutely critical for Stanford and MIT, and also important for every single other school, because there's going to be your average school, those alumni interviews, asks 2 or 3 maybe behavioral questions and doesn't follow up very much, just check a box. Stanford's going to ask for 2 or 3 behavioral interview questions and dig into them. So the answer is like 10 minutes because it's interactive. So different ways the schools use behavioral interviews, but they all use them, behavioral interview questions. And that's Vince 16, the number 16 stories. So the 2 things to search after watching this video to get started on your interview prep are Vince Mirror Method. You'll find all kinds of resources there. And Vince 16 stories. That's the shortest I could possibly make this video to give the overview of how it is that I suggest you start preparing for your interview today. All right, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be the first to know when I make a new video. I love making these videos every chance I get. That's all for now. Take care. Best of luck with your interviews, with your applications, and with life. Stay safe. Take care of each other. All right, bye for now.